Hey guys, it's me, and today you guys are seeing my kind of freshly colored hair and everything. This is second day here, so I just have a little bit of my hair hanging down, and the rest of it is in a ponytail because I don't like brushing my hair. But today we are going to be checking out the latest music video from Leaves' Eyes, and this is for their song Forged by Fire. And already from seeing the thumbnail, we're going to have a Viking themed track, which I know I mention this all the time when it comes to this band, but I understand that their whole shtick is Vikings and whatnot. I understand that, but it does make me question whether or not I'm actually gonna like the songs. Not because I don't like Viking metal. They really haven't done anything that's really wowed me with their music in a decade. Like the last album from them that I was like, this is something that I really enjoy and really into, was Symphonies of the Night, and that is because it wasn't a Viking themed album. But I also don't like writing bands off because, for one, with this band was a band that was there during my childhood. Like, this is a band that introduced me to the metal scene. If you watched my 15 metal bands that got me into metal video, you would have seen that. When it comes to like the lyrics, the writing, the production, all that stuff though, they really haven't done much of anything that has really caught my attention. Now, there was one single that they put out with their previous album. I can't remember what it was called off the top of my head. I think it was like Empress, something like that. That particular song I did enjoy because it was very different, in my opinion, to what they had been doing production and writing wise. But today we're gonna be checking this guy out. I don't know if I'm gonna wind up liking this or not, so I'm just putting it out there. I know a lot of people really love this band. I have such a intense love-hate relationship with them now at this point. I still check out what they put out because I'm waiting for that day, that time that they put out an album that I'm like, yes, we are back to a band that I know and love and enjoy and everything. Like, this is what I've been waiting for. I feel as if they've just been playing things way too safe over these last few years is what I'm getting at. And so I want to see something fresh, something exciting. So we're gonna check this guy out today, and before we do so, if you guys are new here to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, and also while you're down there, definitely give this video a thumbs up because that'll help me out a lot. All my links are down in the description box below, which are the links to my Twitter, Instagram, and my beauty fashion lifestyle channel. So definitely check me out on those places if you are interested. And let's go ahead and dive on into this. I haven't heard really intensive riffs like this from these guys in a while. Alright.
Golden embers illuminate the price of
I'm actually really into this so far. I like the mixing on this. You know how I was talking about earlier how they've been playing it very safe and that I want something different from them? This is what I'm talking about here. It's always been like the same kind of formula with them over the years, like the same kinds of vocal lines, the same kinds of riffs, the same kinds of orchestrations, same kinds of choir presences, and same kinds of growls and screams and whatnot. This is something different. Like, this kind of takes me back to like the gothic metal era of them from Lovelorn a little bit, in terms of like the instrumentals and the vibes and whatnot. Like, this is what I want from this band. I want them to try out new things. Like, if they're a Viking themed metal, cool, fine. But do something different, like put a new spin on it. And here they've done that. I know I can't really say like, oh, the entire album is gonna be like this. I can't guarantee that, because do they even have info on a new album in the description box at all? I don't see anything. But then again, I know typically AFM Records won't have info like that in their description boxes. Now, I will say this, and this is just like a personal thing for me and everything. I've always have felt this way. This has nothing to do with much of anything, really. But I've never been the biggest fan of Alexander Krul's vocals. I've never really been into them whatsoever. That's just a me thing. The chanting bits and whatnot during the chorus and everything that he does and whatnot, like, that's to be expected and everything. It's just, that's a little bit tired in my opinion. But in the grand scheme of things as a whole, this is actually a really good song. I actually am really into this. Not only do we get like those like faster, heavier riffs like I was mentioning in the beginning of the song, but we also have like a different approach with Alina's vocals as well. Because I mean, like, I've never heard her sing like that before. Like, I really appreciate that we're getting like a different aspect of her voice here. And so I'm curious as to whether she's going to be experimenting with her voice a bit more on this album, or is this going to be like one of those singles where it's just like, oh, this is going to be our like most diverse track on the album, let's make it a single kind of moment, because there are a lot of bands that do that. Or like, this is our favorite song off the album, let's make it a single. Also, I really like the production on the video. The video was shot really well and just looked really good. I really like the production on the video a lot. But I'm really curious as to what we're going to get from the songs following this, like the singles following this, and if those singles are really going to push me to actually check out a Leaves' Eyes album for the first time since, God, when did King of Kings come out? Was it like 2014? 2014, maybe 2015. That was the last time that I checked out, I think, a full-length Leaves' Eyes album. And ever since then, actually no, there was an EP that they put out shortly after Alina joined the band. And I checked out that EP, but in terms of like a full-length release though, it's been since King of Kings since I've listened to a full length from them. That's a long time. Like I said, that was like 2014, 2015, somewhere in there. Like we're looking at nearly a decade that I haven't like been intrigued enough to check out a full-length album from this band. If the next single has like a similar vibe to this or continues to push boundaries and to do something different for these guys, then yeah, I'll definitely check out the album. But if they don't do enough to like make it seem as if like they're exploring and expanding upon themselves, then I'm not going to check it out. This was Forged by Fire by Leaves' Eyes. What did you guys think about it? I really liked it. I thought that it was a pretty solid song, especially considering how not into this band I have been for a very, very long time. I really enjoyed this a lot. I really did. But what did you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments below. And also while you're down there, let me know what songs and videos I should check out next. And I'll be sure to get to them as soon as I possibly can. And please excuse that loud ass bird. And until I see you guys in my next video, whenever that might be. Goodbye.